Good morning. We do have great conditions for that launch, expected to take place around 9:25 a.m. this morning. Right now, 56 degrees out there, pretty good visibilities. Thankfully, also very light winds from that area. At the launch site, winds are typically the biggest concern for at least weather concerns when we talk about these areas for the launch. Here's what we're looking at in the next 24 hours with those winds. They will be slightly increasing as we get closer to that launch window. About 15 miles an hour is what I'm expecting to see with those winds. That is well below any concerning criteria for those winds, so it's looking really good to start off the morning with that launch, at least on the meteorology side. On the rocket actual concerns, that is something that we definitely don't have any details on. Now, here's what we've got going on with our wind gusts across the central coast. Now, thankfully, things have calmed down pretty significantly. So you can see wind gusts across the region, less than 20 miles an hour for all of our communities. Last night, though, we did have some of those gusts up to 45 miles an hour right along the Gaviota coastline. Very typical sundowner wind event. It did prompt a wind advisory, and I wouldn't be surprised if another one was issued for later on tonight into early tomorrow morning. The worst of those will be right around that sunset time, thus sundowner wind event. We're going to be continuing to see that into the later night and overnight hours, continuing up until about 3 a.m. Temperatures outside right now, not too bad. Mid-50s across the communities. 55 in Paso Robles, Santa Maria, and San Ynez. 57 in San Luis Obispo and Lompoc. 55 in Santa Barbara this morning as well. Here's a quick look at that cloud and fog monitor. A lot of clouds for our coastal valleys, also some in the Paso Robles area. That's going to keep their afternoon temperatures down, nice and clear along our south coast. Now, while our temperatures are going to be a couple of degrees below normal for this time of the year, we do have a big warm up on the way as this high pressure moves slightly closer to us. That'll bring some offshore winds, some more sunshine, and overall just a slight warming trend as we head into a beautiful weekend. It's just not here yet. Today, a couple of degrees below normal. 92 in Paso Robles, 75 for San Luis Obispo and Santa Barbara, 70 in Santa Maria, 69 degrees in Lompoc for today. Along our north coast, Cambria at 65, 95 degrees in San Miguel, Napomo at 70, 94 in Shandon, 63 degrees in Pismo Beach, Goleta at 76, 80 degrees in Solvang for today. Now, that high pressure will get here over the weekend. Check out that warm up into the upper 90s Saturday and Sunday, into the low 80s for San Luis Obispo, but staying in the 70s, upper 70s in Santa Barbara, Santa Maria, looking at those mid 70s. It's going to be a great set of days all across the central coast, starting off with some early morning cloud cover, afternoon sunshine still expected.